So I had something at EBTS, and I just decided, I wanted it, and to get it, if you just get one thing, it takes them forever to ship. So I decided to add in some sale items, mainly the Origins figures that basically I don't have an Origins form. That were still in that category of characters I liked. And then I realized, sorry. And then I realized I'm only really missing one of the minions from the cartoon series, so I just went and grabbed Whiplash and called it a day. Glad this one didn't end up being deluxe because I spent full price on it. The $20 price point is a little ridiculous on these. When they were around 15, when they were around 16, it was alright. Now I'm not liking it. And yeah, they have their accessories. I kind of don't really give a shit about a lot of those accessories though. Yeah, whatever this is. What I care about is the characters. The plan now is that, once I get into my proper display space, I'll set these cartoon collection Origins ones along with my originals in front of Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, just all around it. I keep saying I'm done with more Origins, and then something like this happens and it's like, okay, I get a few more. Just kind of how it goes. And I was not the largest Masters of the Universe fan. I was loved the first year, loved it. Second year I was still on board, and it was around the time the Horde came around that I kind of changed my tune a little bit on He-Man. And people love Dragster and Ninjor and all those. I don't know, I thought the line got silly. Man, I kind of ducked my way out. Kept going with G.I. Joe until Cobra Law came along. Quit for that 8 months and then, got back into G.I. Joe. Did not go back to He-Man. I think the luster was gone there. Mosquito and stuff like that. I was just going, what the fuck? These guys all are kind of silly, but you can kind of still accept them, whereas like Mosquito and Dragster is just like, y'all are out of ideas, aren't you? You can like them now as an adult, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to like and dislike. I'm just telling you what I like and dislike, and that's it. And the more they try to expand things like, the Snake Man, and I'm just looking at it going, I don't care. I'm kind of glad I got these for the most part. I've got a couple of Origins figures. Orko I have, so I didn't buy the cartoon Orko, and a few others, but mainly I wanted to stick to what I would call the main ones for me and not worry about some of the others. So that's kind of where I am with Origins and where I am with Masters of the Universe. And don't get me wrong, I like Masterverse too, but again, we're getting to that point with Masterverse as well. I know some people got go over new Anti-Eternia He-Man. I was like, it's okay, but I got the Origins one as a joke, but I didn't want to get the Masterverse one. Again, I am not the biggest He-Man fan. I do like He-Man, but I'm not the biggest fan. So this end kind of putting the bows on, my modern collecting of Masters of the Universe, I think. I won't say that for certain, you never know what's going to happen yet next. But we will see. But a few surprises came down the pike, so we'll get to those in just a moment. But I think I spent like $10 each for these and $20 for that. So, hey, I thought it was pretty good. Okay, and here we have the Collector. This is a cool item. You can fit up to 3 figures in there, as you can see. This is of course from the cartoon. There is a hole down in the bottom here that you can put on one of the stands that came with some of the other figures. There it is. And the other vehicles, I mean. Like the Wind Raider, the Battle Ram, stuff like that. Would I recommend it? This is a little bit bigger than those, and I don't know if I would. Anyway, it has these funky blast effects. They fit it right on there, so there's that. These arms come out like so. I got it on sale. I thought it was pretty nifty. I didn't like the base price, but the sales price was alright. I think it was 25 bucks. So, and of course, you can tell it's Skeletor because whoa, whoa. Anyway, I dig it. I think it's a fun vehicle. There you go. That's it. I just think it's a fun vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to add this one here, even though it's not cartoon collection, but I said if I ever bought one, this is the one I would buy. Boom. Megatron Armor Skeletor. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to take him out of the box, man. Okay, this hit him out of the package, and dude, I knew this was going to be lame, and it lives up. Oh boy. He's got a laser whip with the Havoc staff as the head. The Havoc staff is the fusion cannon. He's got a Megatron-like body, you know, for the armor. He's got this little sword, and it has the Havoc thing there, yeah. Yeah. I bought this the same reason I bought this Samurai Turtle Skeletor. The day glow one. It's lame and silly, and just want a piece of this history because it's going to be funny. I don't understand this, so the flap comes up and then the arm is exposed. I don't know. I don't understand it. Anyway, this has to be one of the silliest crossovers they've done yet. And somehow I think he's going to end up in the background there. I might take cartoon Skeletor out and replace him. Yeah, that would be fun. I haven't committed to that yet, but that's I mean, it's just so ridiculous. It really is. It's just so ridiculous. It was way overpriced. I did get it on sale for $23 because they're choking up the shelves. I think people are not gravitating to this one. I am not about to buy. As ridiculous as this looks, He-Man looks even crazier. I don't know, I might buy it if it goes on sale just because it's so silly. But yeah, I don't. Scareglow as Starscream is weird. I don't understand that, and I don't understand Man-at-Arms as Bumblebee. I mean, you had the opportunity, Buzz Off and Bumblebee, that would have been perfect. But oh well. Throw that out the window. I might have bought that if it was that was the case, because that's just fun. I mean, standard type of articulation here with Masters of the Universe Origin. And I do think these crossovers are showing they're just out of ideas, and they're trying to keep Masters going in some way or capacity, and there's not much left to do. It's not feasible or viable anymore. It's just not. And I don't fault them for that. I mean, the original line ran into this. I think they're just trying to keep it going until the movie hits, and they're hoping the movie rejuvenates it. I got a bad feeling about that movie. We'll see what happens when it happens. So, either way, I do find this funny and hilarious and goofy. It's something I never thought I'd see. It has a mini comic. I've not read it yet, and yeah, I may not. I don't know. I'm sure there's not much of a story here, just like with, you know, the Thundercats. So there was, well, Skeletor is now Mumra. That's a story in that one. I mean, well, okay. And Skeletor was Shredder, and Skeletor was, yeah, gets weird and old fast. So I don't know. The gun is the funniest part. But when I first saw these, I was like, okay, I'll buy Skeletor. And then, you know, I saw that price tag, I said, hell no. And then I saw Skeletor in sale, so I went, okay. Here we are. So I now have Skeletor with his Megatron armor. Now I have to say, I freely admit, I did not think the cartoon collection would ever do King Randor, let alone Queen Marlana. I was really surprised when I saw those two listings. They had already done Randor in Origins. He looked like Burger King, but it was him. And I thought that would be the only one they'd do. I never thought they'd do a cartoon one, which is good because he doesn't quite look like Burger King. I mean, he kind of looks like, well, better. Marlana looks great. Now you can take her skirt off. Oh my, I'm sure Randor's going to get mad about that. And you can swap out her hair with this helmet. I don't see a reason to do that, to be perfectly honest. I know why, you know, she crashed on Eternia, blah, 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 blah. I think she turned out the best. This might be I'm thinking this is the first Queen Marlana figure we've ever gotten. And of course underneath she's got, like, looks kind of like a spacesuit. I mean, I mean, you're fudging a little bit here, but you can pull it off. You know, I mean, your skirt. Randor looks pretty good for his cartoon look. I mean, that's pretty spot on, and I'm liking it. I like it so much better than the Burger King look. I really only got the Burger King one because of a joke. Well, more for a joke, but I'm gonna use it someday. Also because like $5. I mean, it's one of those, dude. One of those BBTS's, like, hey, let's slash this thing down to nothing, and then it's nothing. So there we are. You know, here they are, the mother and father of He-Man and the masters of He-Man and She-Ra, I should say. The most powerful uterus in the universe. I would suppose by default that would make me the most powerful penis in the universe. Ladies, this is the most difficult moment of how do you tell him without hurting his fragile ego. It's just best to keep your mouth shut. Alright, I'm very, very happy with these. You know, what else can I say? I'm just very happy I've got both of them, and yeah. Just two figures I wanted that, you know, I didn't think I'd get because they never did them. I mean, gosh, Mattel's getting desperate to go this far to put out Queen Marlana. I mean, I'm just saying it as it is. They're desperate because they're trying to get your attention, and they got it for me, that's for sure. Okay, let's move on to something else. Masters of the Universe. So yeah, there was a Christmas sale. So the pictures on the website made the box look a lot bigger, but yeah, it's pretty tall, but pretty thin. Wait, you collect She-Ra? Dude, she's right there. Haven't you noticed? With it you get this, which is, I don't know, it's cool and lame at the same time. I haven't opened it yet. Let's try. So yeah, they spent some money on this. It's like felt like material, and then the silver embossing. It's like, geez, dude, you probably spent more on this than manufacturing the damn toy. Good job on keeping your money straight, Mattel. I mean, I guess I can say, well, they did something. This thing was sealed up really tight too, so it was hard to get out. I'm gonna put it back in there. I don't know. I'll preserve it for now and see what happens, but Anyway, She-Ra and Swiftwind, not Mighty Wind. Oh look, it just opens up. It comes up. Oh well, of course it's not going to do it very nicely. And there we go. I am surprised they squeezed that in to this thin of a space. Jeez. Okay. Wow. I'm just laughing, dude. I'm just laughing. Alright, let me get this thing out of the box and we'll talk about it. And I need to share the artsy picture in the back. That is a nice picture. Really nice. I do like that. But, you know, it's packaging. It's future garbage. I've been in this thing of saving some boxes. This is a nice box, but it's also just takes up too much space. Okay. I've got the wings in there. I don't think they're in very well. I think I need some heat. Definitely need heat to move them. Yeah, that's a... It is what it is. You can of course take the mask off and have what was Adore's horse's name? I always forgot. Anyway, you can do that because, you know, the horse doesn't change that much. Excuse me. Okay. I already don't like She-Ra's hair. It's translucent. It's weird. I like the cloth cape. It was taped in there like Mattel does, and I hate when they do that. The power sword is translucent as well, and the shield. All this was unnecessary, in my opinion. I don't think this was something that was needed. The horsey is pretty cool, even though it's a winged Pegasus. And, you know, the Barbie aesthetic is obvious. Let me see if I can get that out, because I had a hard time. Yeah, I got it. Okay, saddle's there, and it looks alright. Is this was originally priced 60 bucks. Is it worth it? Fuck no. But I got it for 40. I just figured if she's 20, that's 20 cool. But 60 was way too much for this. Now, let me compare to... Whoops. Battle Cat's thing came off. Okay. And I knocked She-Ra over. Too bad. Okay, obviously the horse is going to be taller, but you need to consider the cat is thicker. And his helmet fell off. So, you know. I don't remember what Battle Cat was originally. I know I got this one on sale for like 10 bucks. So, there you go. But I don't see whereas it should have been that much higher. I will try to look that up and put that on screen for Battle Cat and Panther. Because like I said, I got mine on sale. Now the wings, you might be saying, okay, that adds a little more expensive. Maybe. There's nothing complex about these wings at all. You know, it's just simple. Whoop, there you go. There's nothing major about them. That kind of construction has been done for decades, so that's, you know, if you're going to say that's extra cost, I don't agree with you. But, can I get to it? Yes, I can. I can say and I don't have all his armor on him, but you'll get the point when I put him down, if I can get him straightened out here. Jeez. This guy was 33. And there's a whole lot more toy here. Now, he was sold by himself, I'll grant you that, but I mean, just size comparison alone, go out. I mean, I don't know, somebody's going to argue with me, say it's about the same size, but I see a lot more going on with Panther than I do him. I'm glad I got him, by the way. I heard the secondary market price is crazy. Look how thin he is, and yeah, okay, we got the wings, but still. Yeah, I think the 40 price tag that they brought it down to is the right price. If you're going to insist on having both, I would have preferred just to buy Swiftwind by itself, and then I've already got She-Ra. I don't see the point because, to me, at least, just like anybody who wanted Battle Cat would have got He-Man already. Anybody that wanted She-Ra wanted Swiftwind would have gotten She-Ra already. So, and I know, you said She-Ra, you keep in mind that She-Ra is shorter than most of the Masters, than most of the Origin figures. You have to add that into consideration, even though she's the most powerful woman in the universe. And in the cartoon, her and He-Man were about the same size, the same height. I would have been disappointed in this if I'd spent full price, I have to admit. I'm going to take my cartoon collection She-Ra and put her on the horse. Whoa, my. And, I don't know. I'll keep this one, but I probably will put her in storage for the time being. I really wanted just the horse. You know, because I did enjoy the She-Ra cartoon when I was a kid. I mean, dude, she's right. You can see her right over there, right over Balin's Skull's shoulder. I mean, she's right there. She's always been there, you know? I mean, if you didn't notice her, I'm sorry, but yeah, she's always been around there somewhere. So, you know. Yeah, I enjoyed the She-Ra cartoon as much as I enjoyed the Masters of the Universe cartoon. So, you know, I'm not one of those guys who's like, I ain't gonna buy no unicorn with rainbow wings, and I'm too manly for that. I would have bought the She-Ra figures if they could have matched with the Masters of the Universe figures, because I didn't hate She-Ra, but they didn't match up, and so I never bothered. And now they're making them where they match up, and I'm like going, I don't feel like it anymore. I got Shadow Weaver and Frosta and Catcher, and that's probably the farthest I'm going with it. Just a few here and there, and then, you know, don't worry about it. But Swiftwind, I was like, I've got Battle Cat, I've got Panther in Origins and in Masterverse. I need at least one Swiftwind in Origins scale. So there we go. That's why I got it, and that's why it's here. Is it a good item? It's a niche item, I'll say that. I mean, someone like me will enjoy it, yeah, because I enjoy goofy shit. I'm holding the wing, by the way, because I don't want to bore you with trying to put that back in there. I need heat for it anyway. Which surprises me. Mattel, you usually don't run into the heat problem. That's very strange. She-Ra is exactly what you expect from an Origins figure. I mean, nothing to write home about. I'm confounded by the translucent weapons, but it is what it is. And I will probably tack on a couple other things with this, or if I haven't put them in the front already. You know, if it goes much lower than that $40 price, I would still get it. If you have a passing interest in She-Ra. The box is pretty. I give you that one, but you know, it's the box. Real quick, I don't see anything different between She-Ra, the Cartoon Collection one, and this one. I'm looking at a distance. I really don't want to get She-Ra out of there because she'll fall down. And I'm in a very awkward position right now, plus I've got toys all around my feet, because I've just finished up with a bunch of Marvel Legends, and yeah, I need to get these put away. But this came in, I wanted to put it up as soon as possible, and there it is. Swiftwind. named after your farts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to do all the good stuff and take care.